Before humans knew what a song was, before drums and guitars, before microphones and fame, I was the first musician. I led heaven's choirs. My voice shaped galaxies. My harmonies birthed light. And when I fell, heaven tried to silence me. But sound never dies, it waits. For centuries, I whispered into the minds of those hungry for influence. Kings who wanted loyalty, priests who wanted crowds, generals who wanted victory. Each era had someone willing to trade their soul. All I asked was a signature, a deal written not in ink but in frequency. Then humanity created the music industry, my perfect altar. A temple disguised as entertainment. At first, only a few artists sold their souls. Fame was rare. But when headphones became universal, when people worshipped beats more than their gods, I knew the final chorus was close. The labels helped me. You call them corporations. I call them choirs of hell wearing suits. Their boardrooms were covens. Contracts were rituals. Executives whispered my name under billion-dollar chandeliers. They weren't signing artists. They were selecting sacrifices. Every award show was a ceremony. Every hit carried a piece of me. Every music video was a spell disguised as aesthetic. Artists begged for it. They said, "I'll do anything to blow up." So I visited them at 3 a.m. In dim studios, in hotel rooms filled with tears and insecurity. "I'll make you a legend," I whispered. "Give me your voice." Most agreed. The world's biggest star begged hardest. "Make me immortal." I laughed. Immortality always has a price. When the final track played, he would sing the first line. Africa was my last frontier, where music still held ancient power. So I went myself. Namibia was quiet, the kind heaven adored. I hated that. I planted seeds, desperate artists, greedy producers, hungry dreamers. Some resisted, some prayed, some fought. But enough said yes. Then came the great release, a global collaboration, a world premiere. A song whose waveform itself formed a sigil, a satanic pattern hidden in bass, reverb, harmony. A melody sharp enough to split the mind. When it dropped, clubs erupted into riots. Fans collapsed, twitching to the rhythm. Some laughed until their jaws snapped. Some danced until their bones cracked. Some tore their skin trying to escape the sound now living inside them. In Namibia, the sky turned red. Dust rose like it feared the ground. Goats screamed like humans. Phones vibrated until they exploded. Children cried as their shadows twisted into creatures. And I, finally freed from heaven's silence, stepped into the physical world. Not a myth, not a metaphor, but a being of fire and sound. Wings made of vibrating strings, face glowing with runes. My feet cracked the soil. My voice shattered windows miles away. Hell rose behind me like a curtain. Artists who signed with me appeared at my feet, bowing, trembling, possessed. Some begged, but a deal is a deal. I raised my hand. Every speaker became a gate. Every subwoofer became a mouth. Every headphone became a leash. Hell's children crawled through the sound waves. Long, thin, skeletal things with faces stretched like screaming speakers. Humanity tried to run, but you can close your eyes, not your ears. Cities fell in rhythmic waves. New York collapsed to the beat. Tokyo sank in harmony. London burned in crescendo. Windhoek cracked open under a bass drop. When enough souls were harvested, when fear tasted perfect, I spoke the final words humanity ever heard. The final track begins now. The universe vibrated. The oceans twisted upward. The moon shattered. Angels fell like burning feathers as my music devoured their purity. The possessed rose into the air, singing in millions of layered voices. And the world ended in perfect harmony.